As Uganda strives to increase high exports of fresh fruits and vegetables, especially to the European market, relevant authorities are trying to ensure that the exporters comply with export standards. Now, Kabi, with support from the European Union, is working in collaboration with the Ministry of Agriculture, Animal Industry and Fisheries, Department of Crop Inspection and Certification and other stakeholders to come up with Pesticides Maximum level residue regulation aimed at protecting consumers from excessive pesticide residues in fruits and vegetables.
What are we supposed to do if you are going to place any crop or fruit on the market? You are making sure that whoever is placing any fruit or crop on the market should not be exceeding. And we are going to use the Codex Alimentarius values to check whether these fruits, for example, tomatoes, for example, green pepper, for example, cabbage, watermelons, are the pesticides that are used on the farm exceeding within the fruits that we are going to eat. You can see many people are getting sick. It's if they eat toxic chemicals in the fruits or vegetables, they tend to be sick. They tend to make some of the chemicals can get people to be with cancers. And on top of that, where we're exporting our fruits and vegetables, those people, especially in the EU, are non-tolerant. If anything is exceeding the level that is allowable, it will be intercepted.
And this is intended for the purpose of safeguarding the food that goes to the market, the food that we consume here domestically in Uganda, but also the food and food products that we export out of our country. This regulation is very important. Once it is, once this regulation takes effect, it will be very important. It is going to change. It is going to change the way plant food and food products are regulated. Is going to set a basis for ensuring that we have the right standards, we have the quality.
The regulation, once passed, will apply to both exporters and importers of fresh fruits and vegetables.
So this regulation, we are expecting, if it's put into the law, it will help us, one, to test, and some crops will be mandatory, to test them before they export it. And all those ones which are coming to Uganda, they will be tested to make sure that our consumers in the country are safe. They are safe how? They will be not eating these fruits that have exceedances in the pesticides residues. So the stakeholders today have put in a lot of input in the different regulations which we expect that are going to be used for regulation. Who will be regulating, who will be testing, how are we going to be testing, how are we going to be monitoring. So eventually with all this input, we are going to get in touch with the Ministry of Agriculture so that this regulation is gazetted, and then it will also be debated before it's put into law.
On this maximum residue level review of the regulations, it is something that we have always wanted as the association, because we understand the challenges we are facing in the markets due to the chemical residues that are causing a lot of harm to our people in terms of health, but also making us lose a lot of money regarding the interceptions or rejection of our products outside the country and also locally. So basically in today's meeting, we support the regulation. We have highlighted a few things that we think we need to amend and some more additions we need to look up to so that the legal team behind this can polish it more.
The move to have the Pesticides Maximum level residue regulation for Uganda comes at a time when there is concern about pesticides residues in fruits and vegetables and the health impact on human health.